The best fighter to ever come out of The Ultimate Fighter is Kamaru Usman. Before entering the TUF Season 21, Blackzilians vs. ATT, he had a 5-1 record, with 1 submission lost, and all of his 5 wins came via TKO from punches, something that later in his career would become scarce. In the show, he won 2 fights by decision, and disputed the final in 2015, where he became the winner of the season by submission. After his UFC debut, he put together a great win streak of 9 fights in a row with 1 submission, 1 knockout, and 7 unanimous decisions, which alludes to my earlier point about his finishing rate having dropped considerably. With 9 straight wins, he got his title shot in 2019 against Woodley, who had defended the belt 4 times by that point. Usman would dominate his way to a unanimous decision, winning all 5 rounds, outstriking him 5-1 and beginning Woodley's losing streak, which wouldn't see him win ever again in his MMA career. Kamaru went on to defend the welterweight title 5 times with 2 rematches amongst them, the first with Masvidal and the second with Colby. Against Masvidal, he won the first fight via unanimous decision and the second via KO in the second round, his only second ever clean knockout, the other one being against Moraes in 2017. With Colby, the first fight, he got a TKO win in the 5th round, and broke his jaw in the process. The rematch he won by unanimous decision. His other title defense was against Burns, which he won by TKO in the 3rd. The guy who won all of his fights before the UFC by technical knockout, and after getting into the promotion, began a huge decision streak, returned to his vintage ways, and built a super strong legacy with impressive finishes against great opponents. Usman is only behind Hughes and GSP as title defenses are concerned, his 5 against Matt's 7 and George's 9. His reign would come to an end in 2022, with a KO lost by headkick to Leon in the 5th round of a fight he was winning. This began a 3-fight losing streak, one being an immediate rematch for the belt against Edwards that he lost by decision, and the other when he went up to middleweight to fight against Chimaev on short notice, losing in the same fashion. His last fight broke his losing streak in 2025 against Buckley, making his current record 21-4. Despite being 38 years old, he still has a chance to fight for the title again, but the welterweight division is very competitive at the moment, and he hasn't been very active. No matter what happens in the future, one thing is for sure. Usman is the most accomplished athlete to ever come out of The Ultimate Fighter. To check out the full video of the top 10 UFC win streaks, just click the link.